hunting, looking for a come up. This is freaking awesome. I walk up to the club, I'm like, what up? I got a big rock. I'm so pumped about the stuff from the thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is also.
So, ich bin ganz ehrlich, wenn ich sage, Ventura ist die Hauptstadt der Secondhand-Shops. Auf der Main Street gibt es so viele erstaunliche Dinge in Secondhand-Shops zu erforschen.
Heute bin ich auf Main Street in Ventura und als ich hier an den Geschäften vorbei lief, fiel mir dieser Secondhand-Shop auf. Okay, mal sehen, was ich hier drin finde. Komm doch mit.
I'ma take your grandpa style, no for real, ask your grandpa can I have his hand-me-downs. Valid jumpsuit and some house slippers, a 2-pound leather jacket that I found digging. I'll wear your granddad's clothes and I'll look incredible. I'm in this big coat from that thrift shop down the road.
Okay, ich bin hier mit der Besitzer von diesem sehr coolen Thrift Shop. Hallo, ich stelle Boujeé vor.
Hallo Jacques, wie geht's?
Sehr gut, wie geht's? Auf Englisch bitte. Okay, Boujeé, you came to Ventura, the capital of thrift shops in California.
Indeed it is.
And you have probably the most prime location on Main Street.
That's right.
And your store speaks of quality. I see a lot of items that are very unique. How did you get involved in thrifting?
Just by chance. One day I was driving by, but it's a much longer story. I lived in New York for a dozen years. I worked on Wall Street and worked in the high-tech field in business intelligence. And I was there during 9/11.
Now, real quickly, you were in the second tower just moments before the plane hit, correct?
That's right. I was actually on the bottom floor. I had a meeting with Marsh McLennan, which was on the 96th floor. I was just about to check in through security, and fortunately for me, but fortunately not fortunate for so many others, I obviously left and took off as fast as I could.
And you took this as a sign because you had also met a girl here, correct?
Yes. At the same time, I was talking to this girl that lived in Los Angeles, kind of a long-distance relationship, But that kind of made me realize that there's much more to the life as opposed to professional advancement, but finding love. So I decided to move here to Los Angeles.
And so then you came north to Ventura and became involved in the thrifting scene.
That's right. We were just driving by one day. We noticed the thrift shops in Ventura and noticed an open store and said, this might be something very interesting. We could apply the knowledge I've gained through my background and through her background. She comes from a retail background, and decided to open this up.
Wonderful. So tell me real quickly, there are professional thrifters in the area, and is it not true that people come over from Japan once a month and they tell us about that?
Absolutely. We've obviously all heard of eBay. So on a regular basis, literally daily, we'll have dozens of people come in and actually go through our merchandise. And their whole purpose of going through our merchandise is actually so they can actually sell it on eBay. There's a variety of people that give us donations from all walks of life. So we have people that actually have kept their clothes from possibly 50, 60 years ago. Now we're very conscientious of that, so we always price things accordingly so they can at least make a healthy profit on eBay. So that's not our core business. We price things accordingly for them. As for the foreigners, we do. In fact, we do have a group of Japanese folks that do come in on a monthly basis. They will spend 2 to 4 days in Ventura and go to the 5 or 6 main thrift stores here on Main Street and actually go through things. And then bring everything back to Japan, and I'm sure they're making a healthy profit if they can obviously afford the flight here.
Okay, so here you are wearing a shirt that is a Victoria Beckham shirt.
Yes, a Rockin' Republic shirt.
And it would be retail around $350.
Correct, yes.
And you got this in your thrift store for how much?
Well, I get it for free, but we would have priced it probably around $14 or $15. Which
$14 or $15.
Yeah.
$15. 15 $15 und yeah, okay. Anyway, so why don't we take a look around the store and show me a little bit of what are the main things of interest for the people that come in here.
Absolutely.
Oh, so here we have, this is one of the hoodies you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Oh man, this is not even worn. It's still got the tech, and it's roots, man.
That's right.
This is a quality, $9.
Great brand.
$9. Okay,
Exactly.
and you got some great hats here. You know, kind of some of the vintage, some Lacoste, and this is like $5. Wow. Just like a lot of really cool, wonderful vintage items here.
Indeed, we do have a lot of vintage stuff that comes through our doors. It's recognizing it, obviously educating the staff about recognizing it as well.
Okay, you've got an impressive selection of bikes here. And how did you get involved? And now these are new bikes. These are not used or vintage.
They are new bikes, so people get very shocked when they come to our thrift store and see some new items. What we realized way back when was a lot of the bikes in the other thrift stores were kind of needed some tender love and care. So what we decided to do was buy them from the other thrift stores and fix them up so they're rideable. So we specialize in beach cruisers. And for me, it's a personal passion, so I love selling them. But definitely the best priced bikes in Ventura and Santa Barbara County.
Very good. Well, let's take a look at some of these bikes.
Sure.
Okay, so this is one of the bikes you were talking about. This is, you call this the Tesla Electric.
Yes.
Tell us about this bike. So you sell a lot of these. This is an electric bike.
We do. We are known for customizing a lot of bicycles. And as I spoke before, we do these little motor ones, we do the electrics now. And it's a lithium magnesium cobalt battery. It's one of the most advanced batteries on the market today. The battery is actually a German battery from a company called BMZ.
BMZ?
BMZ. So BMZ made us a twist throttle system. Where you don't have to pedal to advance forward, you just have to turn the handle.
Oh,
Makes it
wonderful.
very unique and very, very, very cool.
Okay, Boujeé. Now this is interesting to me. This is an old BMW motor that you can convert into a bicycle. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. This actually is a hand weld engine. So to start it off, you just very little effort to start it off.
Now who makes the engine?
That's actually the Italian engine.
Okay.
But our inspiration, actually, if you look at the turn signal right over here, is from the 1960s BMW. We actually retrofitted so it actually moves. So when you're actually driving, you can actually kind of point it to where you need to kind of go.
And all of this comes from the stuff that comes through your shop, different things that you thrift.
In many ways, yes, it does.
Okay, let's step over here and see what else we've got. Okay, Boujeé, you've got a lot of stuff here. You got some electronics, you got some DVDs and VHS, got some great books.
We do. We have all that. We have a lot of vinyl too. People come on a regular basis for our vinyls. Great records from Beatles to The Who, just every type of record you could possibly imagine. As for books, books are really interesting because they're already picked through from a bookstore. So you find really amazing titles and you find a lot of vintage books.
A lot of vintage.
Books are 100 years old books.
Now this is what I'm sure sells like crazy for you, are these ladies' purses, really cool stuff.
They are, when you look at 89 cents, $1, $1.99, and these are purses that might have cost $100, $200, or even $300 just a few years back.
So the Japanese buyers will come in here, they'll buy this stuff up and they will eBay it like crazy back in...
I think they'll sell in their proper stores.
Oh, come on, right this way. I'm sorry.
For instance, we just had last month, we had some t-shirts, more of like an aqua color, and it said LA County Jail. Don't know how I got them, but I got them. So the Japanese came and bought all of them. Now, they were priced at $1.99. I asked the guy how much he was going to sell them. He said he was going to price it to roughly $100 American each shirt.
Oh, wow. And they sold it, I'm sure.
I'm positive, because they came back, just recently and took whatever we had in the back. So we had quite a few of them.
Okay. Well, it was a real pleasure.
Jacques, my pleasure. Thank you.
Vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Bitteschön.
Okay. Das war sehr interessant und okay.
But it was 99 cents, copping and watching it about to
Oh,
go get some
what do we have here?
up on those moccasins.
Ah, der Hut ist ja interessant. Der hat einfach Charakter.
Saving my money and that's a part.
Den kauf ich.
Some days only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is freaking awesome.